വെൽക്കം ടു ഫോർവേഡ് സ്റ്റെപ്സ് വ്ലോഗ്സ്. കേരള പബ്ലിക് സർവീസ് കമ്മീഷൻ നടത്തുന്ന ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റ് ടെസ്റ്റിന്റെ സിലബസുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട കേരള ഫിനാൻഷ്യൽ കോഡ് ആൻഡ് കേരള ബഡ്ജറ്റ് മാനുവലിന്റെ മുൻകാല ചോദ്യോത്തരങ്ങളാണ് ഈ ഭാഗത്ത് ഉൾപ്പെടുത്തിയിരിക്കുന്നത്. ഈ ഭാഗം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഉപകാരപ്രദമാണെങ്കിൽ തുടർന്നുള്ള ഭാഗങ്ങൾ ലഭിക്കുന്നതിനായി ഈ ചാനൽ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുകയും ബെൽ ഐക്കൺ എനേബിൾ ചെയ്യുകയും ചെയ്യുക. ഏവർക്കും വിജയാശംസകൾ.
List of the contingent charges that require the countersignature of the controlling authority after payment is contained in Sub-vouchers for any individual payment exceeding 1,000 is included with contingent expenditure incurred in connection with the examinations conducted by the Kerala Public Service Commission through district officers requires counter-signature after payment. Who is the officer competent to countersign? Audit party requisitioned for sub-vouchers of Secret Service for verification. The action is which one of the following officers is not authorized to incur Secret Service expenditure? Copies of tender notices issued by purchasing officers will be seen to dash for information. Advance for eradication of plant pests is dash advance. Who is the treasurer of charitable endowment for the state? Grant in aid to medical institutions should be drawn on bill signed by the managers of such institution and countersigned by review of the budget is done by which is the last stage of the budgetary cycle. Which independent authority audits government accounts of each year? Dash involves detailed examination of the estimates presented to the legislature to see how best the plans and programs embodied therein could be executed efficiently and economical. A budgetary cycle does not include the 5-tier classification of government accounts introduced with effect from in how many parts are government accounts kept. Which of the following does not come under the main divisions of government accounts? How many main divisions are there in the consolidated fund? Which division of consolidated fund deals with the revenue receipts and revenue expenditure? Transfer of funds from one unit of appropriation to another such unit is known as under which demand comes 2014 Administration of Justice. How often the audit objection registrar should be reviewed by the head of office? Which of the following financial principles is not true? Who is the authorized authority for sanctioning ex gratia payment to government sustaining injury while on duty? What is the maximum extent of liabilities of government servants who die in harness that can be written off? Who is the authorized custodian of valuable documents like deeds of buildings purchased by government and bonds of endowments made? A government servant who starts a work immediately on the occurrence of some sudden unforeseen emergency such as breaching of the bund of an irrigation work, should report the fact at once to If the expenditure under the head of account is likely to exceed the appropriation, warning slips are issued by the power of the state legislature to make a grant for meeting an unexpected demand upon the resources of the state is known as commuted value of pension is which are treated as capital expenditure normally. Which of the following is not a capital expenditure work? The sale proceeds of the trees in a land where a dam is under construction and the expenditure of that dam is met from capital expenditure should be taken. Can expenditure previously met from ordinary revenue be transferred to a capital head outside the revenue account? Which is the register maintained by all officers maintaining government vehicles to note the particulars of trips, purpose, etc. A logbook is a register used for recording details of when government supply a motor car for the use of an officer, do government insure it? The maximum area of government lands under the possession of Revenue Department in the Grama Panchayat with improvements thereon, that can be transferred from one department to another department by District Collector are if damage to immovable government property caused due to calamity, The fact may be intimated to dash in Form 47.
ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റ് ടെസ്റ്റിന്റെ മറ്റ് സിലബസുകളുടെ വീഡിയോ ലഭിക്കുന്നതിനുള്ള ലിങ്കുകൾ ഡിസ്ക്രിപ്ഷനിൽ നൽകിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. കൂടാതെ ഈ ചാനൽ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുന്നതിനും അഭ്യർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു.